Real Madrid absolutely got cooked by Getafe. People say sometimes your own tactics works against you. Uh, when many people realizes your tactics, your methods, they use it against you. So Real Madrid today lost because of their own tactics. Because the thing with Real Madrid, if Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe are not having good game, Real Madrid is not having a good game. That's the reality. With no Kylian Mbappe, who's their sole goal provider, majority of the goals has come from it. If it's not him, then it's Vinicius Junior. And what they did to Vinicius Junior in the first half, Getafe man-marked him with 3 players or with 2 players. He was never alone, you understand? And Iglesias had one of his best games against any player that he marked, because he stopped Vinicius Junior from having any impact on the ball, So what happened is that really affected Vinicius Junior's game, and Vinicius Junior wasn't able to do anything because that means Vinicius Junior will only be able to run into traffic. And when you have such issues, you need players around you to be able to help you, and players around him were not helping him, because they are not those players who create chances, they are not those players who make chances happen. They are players who also like to get or to benefit from him. So it was not a good game for him. So that means the players around him who normally will not benefit were having hard time to benefit from him. So it was a really, really great hard game for them and for anyone and all the people who are involved in it. So it's hard to say anything, it's getting dark, I don't know why. It's hard to say anything, especially when Real Madrid were on top of the league a few games ago. Now I think they're 4 points behind. It's too early to predict who will win it, but seeing how poor they are playing, even against Benfica, they were so terrible, but they were lucky to win it. So I think Real Madrid might struggle, but at the end of the day, it's Real Madrid. But they need to improve on. They need to have players. And one thing that, before I forget anything, Rudiger should have been sent off. Period. If you believe Rudiger should not have been sent off, you don't know what football is. Antonio Rudiger was intentionally injuring or hurting that player. Luckily, the player didn't get hurt because, that's why he didn't get red carded. And this week, has been a terrible week for VAR and those people who market for VAR. So let's see how it goes. But Rudiger should have been sent off. Luckily, whatever, Mostentao has to pay, unluckily had to pay the price for talking to the referee, as they always do. So all in all, I think Real Madrid was so terrible, Real Madrid were average, Real Madrid was so poor, and it showed from their results. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. If you think Real Madrid should have won, in this game you cannot say Vinicius was good, Vinicius was what, Vinicius was targeted, and Trent was having one of his worst games against that. Since that time he had that terrible game against Manchester United and Marcus Rashford, this was the first time I've seen him having a terrible game. Carvajal had made better importer products the first 10 minutes of his game than finish the 90 minute, the 54 minute that he played. So